Alright, I don't know how well this is going to show up on the camera, but here are the Italians. They look very similar to, I guess, German, or they're got one tank company, weapons and infantry, and then a lot of support here. The theme of the Italians is they are an assaulting army. If you like to get in people's face, even more than the British, they're going to be able to maneuver really well and get into position for assault, because they have the Avanti rule, which allows them to do the follow me and get into better position to assault than most armies. The theme, they're the opposite of the Americans. They're not a very good shooty army, but they're a great assaulting army. Not only that, they have the best troops, even better than the Germans. I mean, these stats here are amazing. When you're looking at them, the remount for 2-up, Germans don't. You gotta get a Tiger to do that. Follow me on a 3-up, and then they have this 9 million bayonets or 8 million bayonets. If you roll a 5 or 6 before the game, you get this right here, and they have improved stats on these follow me rule. Basically, just a little bit of a bump for tactics and for follow me, but still 2-up for getting back in. If you don't destroy them, and with all that 4-up firepower, yeah, going to be a lot of problems there trying to face these guys. Another standout unit is this 47mm anti-tank platoon. Amazing. It is considered an infantry platoon, so you are really good at assaulting, moving. I mean, 8-inch tactical. It's an anti-tank infantry unit. I mean, it rivals that of a bazooka, except they're just really the most heavy weapon that you can get of infantry. They have the Avanti, they have determined rally, and then you can see if you get the 5 or 6 roll, then the follow me is a 2-up. They're hard to hit. Yeah, their anti-tank isn't the best, but you're going to penetrate pretty much anything side armor with these guns, and to be able to get into maneuver 8 inches, you can get these guys in position a lot. So they're really good. And then the infantry here, again, you can see they're all 4-up, so they're just like the elite troops, but because they have confident, trained, and then you can bump them up. And I don't know the exact points here, but I'm sure they're not overcosted or anything. They're probably really good. And then you've got the basically an 88 on a truck. So this is your anti-tank weapon. You got some Grants or Shermans coming at you. These are the guys that are going to deal with them. Artillery is pretty good, nothing terrific. Then they've got, just like the Panzer IIs, these guys are going to be very useful in scouting and spearheading, and they're very cheap. They have a great engineer, but they got flamethrowers. So yeah, the Italians are looking really good. The planes are much like the American planes, maybe a little bit better because they're trained and they can actually go up to veteran if you roll them right. And so they can bomb or they can strafe. So they're really good. And of course you can get German support, which is going to be interesting to see in the book actually how that looks out. But the Italians, like I said, you like to assault, you like to get in people's faces, even better than the, they're, well, more maneuverable in assault, which is going to make it easier. When I start going to my assault videos, you're going to see how important it is to really get in position to complete and get more shots on your assault. And that might be more important than getting a little bit extra on your counterattack and so forth. So these guys are the best troops in the game right now for mid-war, but they have the worst equipment. Those tanks are very lightly armored, and their gun, I mean, let's take a look at them again. 2 things to point out here. Their gun is horrid, and they're, you know, I mean, this is Crusaders can beat them with these stats. But if you add in all these other things that are going on here, Crusaders are going to have a tough time, even though they outclass their equipment. One other thing to point out, 6 machine gun shots from these guys. So they're going to be awesome against infantry. They're infantry killers. So if you like to go in against infantry, go up against a lot of infantry lists, which I think there's going to be more of now with version 4, these are the guys that you want to have. Thanks for watching.